So we're here in a children's hospital getting an EEG for Princess P. Now if you recall the last video, I kind of shared things that we bring, kind of an emergency bag, whenever we have to go to the hospital, things that we learned from the Queen of Down syndrome. And today I want to share with you things you don't need to bring. Now remember, this is a children's hospital, and I want to share with you tips that we learned along the way. I am the Queen of Down syndrome's sister. I have helped raise her for the past 19 years, and now I am sharing things that I am learning or learned from her, and now I can share for Princess P. So the first thing is, when child life comes around, ask for like Play-Doh or modeling things, sensory. This is what they gave us. They gave us actually a few. And you know what? It kept Princess P happy. She loves Play-Doh. They gave us more than enough. I don't have to worry about it drying out. And she's doing great. The next thing is, wait, sorry, I should kind of move this stuff around. We're stuck in the room for days on end. It's a few day EEG. The next thing is papers. They gave us these papers. They also gave us, like I said, I apologize, she's kind of bored. They gave us coloring papers. I just said she needs something to color, and they gave us all of these beautiful papers. So that's two things: modeling dough, papers, and the third is coloring instruments. You know, this time they gave us crayons. The last time they gave us markers. Time before that it was pencils. So you know what? Things that we color with are always things that I personally like to pack, and I don't have to take up space in our bag, because you know what? There are so many things that I have to account for, and she is bored for days on end. So Play-Doh, coloring pages, coloring instruments are kind of the same but different. Another thing is, especially for little kids, their book selection is fantastic. We've been on multiple floors between the Queen of Down syndrome and her heart condition, and Princess P, and she had some surgeries recently. And depending on the floor, if it's a more of like, we've unfortunately been on the cancer floor before, if it's more of like a germ floor where they care, they'll actually keep the books. And we've got some pretty good books. And if it's a floor like we're on now, it's just neurology, there's no real germs that are going to be, you know, that they care about. And it's like a borrow book, but they are so much fun, and their selection, I've rarely been disappointed. So we've been doing this for 19 years with the Queen. So yeah, you can always ask for books. I don't really know the older chapter book selection and what the kids are into, and that's because Queen of Down syndrome is not a reader. She'll tell you she is, and if you follow her on Instagram, you'll like see her buy books, but she doesn't really read them. So I guess she just likes to collect them. If you guys could get her to read, follow her on Instagram and give her some tips, because I would love for her to read more. But anyway, so books is something definitely we don't have to pack. I do pack one or two of their favorite books, as you saw in the video where I leave room for books, but it's more like if I have space versus a need. So that's kind of my thing. I want Princess P to love books. And the last thing, this is a lesser known thing, you can actually ask for big toys. They do have, at least in our children's hospital, a selection of like walkers, you know, that you can touch the top and it'll make noise and stuff. This visit we didn't request it because, like I said, it's an EEG study and we have to stay in front of a camera. Dreadful for kids. Oh my goodness, how we're keeping Princess P occupied. I don't even think this bag's enough. It definitely helped, but that's the thing, like, the children's hospitals are well stocked. I would love to hear what your children's hospital has, because hey, maybe we didn't think to ask for it. Maybe we don't know, and please share with us. So again, ours has coloring activities, Play-Doh, ride-on toys, you name it, they have it, and it's just good to know. So I bring what they don't have and what I think will keep Princess P entertained. Although, if you've ever been in a hospital, nothing will entertain them for the 24 hours days. It's just too much. But it does make our life easier. So again, please share your tips below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as I share more of what I learned from the Queen of Down syndrome and how I'm applying it to Princess P. And I love your feedback as well, because I want to make this channel about you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.